This is from 2022, score rates on drives when losing. This is from Warren Sharp, Sharp's Football. Number one, the Chiefs, 53.7%. Bengals, number two, 51.8%. Bills, 51.4%. That's Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen. And again, these are scoring drives when you're losing. Browns down at 27, 32.4%. Interestingly enough, the Eagles with Jalen Hurts were 30.2. But again, Deshaun Watson, we keep going back and forth about what I want to see from Deshaun Watson. I want to, and we've talked about it, you and I have talked about this. I want teams to be like, oh, they got the football late in the game, and we have to deal with Deshaun Watson in this offense. That's how you can define if Watson is doing his job.
Well, and it goes back to one of the main things we were talking about, them adding to this team in the offseason, which was explosive playability. That's what they don't have. Like, even with the Eagles, they have some really good players on that deep offense, but they're not the most explosive offense. That's why they're low in that percentage. But then you look at like Joe Burrow, you look at Pat Mahomes, you look at Josh Allen. I mean, like, most of the highlights you see are big plays from those guys. So that's what gets you back in games where you're losing, right? Being able to score quickly. That's why Elijah Moore is here. That's why Marquise Goodwin is here. That's why Cedric Tillman was drafted, right? Because the Browns have the pieces to move up the field slowly and methodically, and that's great when you're winning football games. But when you're behind, you need a quick strike ability. You need to be able to go downfield and be a little bit more explosive. So that's why they brought those guys in there to get those numbers up. Yes, Deshaun Watson is going to be an important factor in that. Obviously, quarterback play is a huge factor in that. But as we saw where the Eagles rank, it's not just quarterback play that affects that. It's also the weapons you have and the options you have because of those weapons. Are you explosive? How many explosive shots are you willing to take? And sometimes, like the Eagles, I think that number might be artificially low because they rely so much on that defense that they just don't feel like they need to be that explosive. Or maybe they just don't be losing that much. like that might also be the case.
Yep.
So, but it's about explosive ability. It's about being able to maintain leads. And I think that's what the Browns kind of focused on, right? Get that explosive ability, get the football back by having a better defensive line, and be able to create more drives, more opportunities for explosives.
Yep, I'm with you. I think the Eagles were leading most of the time as well.